Hey, good morning guys, how you doing today? Today I'm gonna show you how to change your Honda or Acura V6 engine oil. So we're gonna have to do an oil change. So like my car today, it says like service due now. It's a 2009 Acura TL. This car has like 59,300 something miles on it. I got it for about like 3 to 4 months. I've already done one oil change, and then now it's asking for service again. I'm gonna have to do an oil change on it today. So my service code is B13. First of all, you have to know what does that mean, service B13. Okay, to know that you're gonna have to go to the owner's manual. Let's go right quick. You see, B is for replacing engine oil and oil filter, inspect brake or front and rear brakes, check parking adjustment, inspect these items: tie rods, steering gearbox, boots, suspension components, drive boots, brake hose, including ABS, VSA, all fluid level conditions, exhaust system, fuel line connections. Like for the numbers, you see one tire rotation, replacement air cleaner. If you drive in dusty condition, replace every 15,000 miles. Yes, replace dust and oil and pollen filter. If you drive primarily in urban areas, have high consonants, just stuff like that. And the three means replace transmission fluid, and transfer fluid. So I went to Honda this morning to buy my filter for the engine oil. So what they said to me, I asked them for the price for the service. I gave them the code. They said, okay, my service is gonna cost me about $230 plus tax. That means it's going to be about like 250 something dollars. And I also called Acura about it. They said that it's gonna cost me $120 for the transmission fluid and $60 for the tire rotation and oil change. What I want to say to you guys, if you know how to do your stuff, don't just go to the dealer and then do it. You can just save some money. Buy your tools. You're not gonna buy a lot of money. Even you buy your tools, they're gonna stay forever. You get them home so you can do service on your car anytime you want. Just know what the code means. What anything you cannot do, you can do to the dealer. But anything you can do to save your money, just try to save it. Let's say I went to Walmart. I buy my oil for about 20 something dollars. As you can see, it's mobile one, advanced fuel economy. Even my car says 5W20. It's Honda car, so you can put like 0W20 or 5W20. 0W20, they just use it for fuel economy. So either 5W20 or 0W20, it's nothing. So what we are going to do, we're gonna need some tools to do the job. So what we're gonna need so like you're gonna need some jack stands, your jack, a couple of like tools like a ratchet, 17mm ratchet or a socket, and then you're gonna have to jack up your car. When you finish jack up your car, first of all, the engine has to be warmed up. After the engine warmed up for about a few minutes, if you didn't drive it, so you can start it for about like 5 to 10 minutes, and then now you're gonna have to jack up the car. When you jack up the car, let me show you right quick, like the two point that you have to put the jack on the cars are always like that. You can see it right here. Here's the jack part where you have to put your jack. So you're gonna have to put your jack right there. So as soon as you jack up your car, now you're gonna have to put your car on jack stand. So it's gonna be safer for you to work in your car with stand on jack stand. That's gonna be really, really good for you. Okay, let's start it. Let's get started. So first of all, we're gonna jack up the car. Let's jack it for a right quick. Like you can see right here where my car is jacked up. You see the point right here, and then you see the jack stand on it. So that's where you have to jack the car up. So now with the jack up the driver side, I'm gonna try to do the passenger side right now. Now I got my car sit on the jack stand, so it's gonna be safe for me now to go underneath the car and then to untight the drain plug. But before you untight your drain plug, what are you gonna do? you're gonna have to untie your filler cap. It's right here. You untied it, so it was really tight, so you untie that. Okay, now you can put it right here. You can take out your dipstick if you want to. After that, you're gonna have to go underneath the car and then try to get the filler bar, the drain plug. So you also need some paper towels. It's an oil filter, as you can see my oil right here, and then you have to get a bucket to catch your fluid. So you know it's a crime like if you drain your fluid on the ground, so it's not good for the environment, so you better protect our environment. So that's what you're gonna have to do right now. So I'm gonna go underneath the car and then try to get the drain plug. So let's go that. So as you can see right now, you can see where the drain plug is. It says engine oil. You're gonna see that in every undercar. So when you see it, so you just put your tools on it and then you untie it. So now I'm draining my fluid. You can see it right here. It's pretty dark. It needs to be changed. I drove for about like 5,000 miles on it, almost 5,000 miles on it. It's really dark. So let it drain for about like 4 to 5 minutes, and then you can see the filter right here. To get the filter, you have to turn your right front wheel to the right position. After that, you're gonna turn the oil filter. You're gonna see how I do that. As you can see, my engine is really clean. I like to keep my engine clean, so clean it all the time. Every time I'm washing my car, I like to clean it too. So I like to see everything, my stuff, like really clean and neat. So as you can see now, my fluid is draining really slow, so that means I catch all of them. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the filter. So like I showed you the filter location already, so I'm going to do that. I'm gonna put my bolt right here to tighten it. After that, I'm gonna go to the filter. So let's do that. So my filter is really tight. I'm not gonna be able to show the procedure, so I'm going to pause the video and then untighten it. Sorry for that. Now there you go, I got the filter right now. You can see now the fluid is draining. Always wear gloves when you're working in cars, because fluids, they mix with a lot of chemicals. They're not good for you. They're not good for your skin. Always use genuine Honda parts in your car. That's gonna be safe for your car. So when you are changing the filter, always try to see if the gasket gets stuck in the engine block. If it's not, just wipe it up and then put the other one. Before you put the other one, just put some fluid on it, so next time you are changing it, it's not gonna be hard for you to turn it. Now I'm gonna wipe it so there is no any residue in my engine block, so it's gonna be ready for the other filter. Yeah, so you can see right now it's really clean, nice and clean. It's ready now for the other one. Now I'm preparing right now my filter. So what you have to do is just you can have to put some oil, take some oil and then put it in your gasket to lubricate it, to get it lubricated, because when you do that, and you see it, you're gonna see that in the filter also. If you read all the instructions on it, you're gonna see that when you do that, the filter is gonna be way better for you, easier for you to turn it when you're changing it. I'll use Honda stuff. You see my here, Honda. Now I'm installing my filter right now. Don't over tight it. Turn it about a quarter of an inch. Tighten your bolt. Don't forget to tighten your bolt. Never, 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 ever forget that. If you do, you're gonna mess up your engine. So like some people don't pay attention when their engine oil light is on to know if it is the engine oil light. So never over tight it, because right here is the aluminum metal. So if you do so, you're gonna mess up that. So now you're gonna have to pay a lot of money to replace it at the Acura dealer. So as you can see, my fluid amount, even about it's a quart. It should be 4.5 quarts. So when you are putting oil in the engine, according to the dealer, according to the manufacturer, so when you go to the owner's manual, you're gonna see that 4.5 quarts, exactly the same. Now right here is like, you know, the car was driving more than 5,000, almost 5,000 miles after I changed the engine oil. So now, you know, it's burned some of them, so it's good. So you're gonna have to put like 4.5 quarts in order to get it where it's supposed to be. So let's get started. So next thing you're gonna have to do, like, just take your funnel and then put it in the filler hole. So when you finish doing that, so you're gonna have to take your oil now and then fill it up. As I showed you before, you see my oil is 0W20 advanced fuel economy. It says I recommended for most Toyota and Hondas. Recommended for most Hondas and Toyotas. That's really good oil. Save you some gas. So now I'm gonna put my fluid on it right now. I'm gonna put 4.5 quarts on it. So as you can see now, I finished pouring my fluid into the engines. So you're gonna see that I'm gonna try to show you right quick. So sorry about that. You see it's like half right here. You can see it right here where the fluid is, right here, exactly half of the quart. So I already put 4 and 5 point quarts on it. That's really exactly how it's supposed to be. Now what you have to do, you're not done yet. You have to put your car on a level ground to check up the fluid level on the engine, start it up, and then after let it sit for a few minutes. And then the most important thing you have to do after that is resetting the oil life. So I'm going to show you this one also. So as you can see now, my car is on a level surface, it's on a level ground. So I'm gonna have to check my fluid level. You see right here, I'm gonna have to check my fluid level. First of all, never forget to put your cap back on. You see my cap right here. Never forget to do that. So tight it. After that, change your fluid, check your fluid level. You can see the dipsticks right there. orange. Check like fluid level. As you can see, my fluid level right here in the dipstick. You can see it right here. I'm gonna wipe it up and show it to you again. You can see my dipstick right now. It's really dry. So put it in the hole. And check it again. You can see my fluid exactly where it's supposed to be. So now let's go and reset the light. Okay guys, to reset the light, what you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to put your car on the 2 position. Let's, like right here you see all of my lights, they are on. So you're gonna have to kick that button. Kick this one first. Kick this one first. Sorry for the light. Until you see the oil life. This one right here. Let's go. Go right here. You see tube computer right now? Let's see the mileage on my car. 59,339. Right here. Now you see oil life service B13. See it right here, service B13. Oil, my oil life is 5%. Now what we are going to do, we're gonna press that button, this one right here, and press it for about like 10 seconds. Let's go. Now you see another screen. You see oil life reset. You see cancel, reset. Now you're gonna have to kick that button right here, the one with the little arrow that goes to the top. Kick it to say reset. Now you see it right now. Reset. If you press the one that go down, it's gonna go to the cancel. Like right here, if I press it, say cancel. But you have to press it up in order to reset your oil life. Now you see it right now, and then you press the select button again. The select button is this one right here in the middle. Since you select it, and then your oil life is going to be 100%. Like my service B13, I'm gonna go to the dealer to get the tire rotation done. And then the transmission fluid, I'm gonna do it myself also. I'm gonna make another video for that. So now I kick that button and then you're good to go. You see now oil life is 100%. And then it's nothing. You can do, just buy your tools, do it, and then save some money. Don't go to the dealer and then waste of money. Like if I go to the dealer, like it's gonna cost me about like $180 plus tax, almost like $200. If I went to Honda, if I go to Honda to do that service, it's going to be about like $250. You can save that money. Buy your fluid, your tools, and then know what you are doing, and then that's it. You're good to go. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you.